Hey guys, welcome to another review. Now, as some of you may know, I usually don't do reviews during the week. Usually don't have the time, but I decided to do one because there was a new version of a fairly major player, I guess now, in the AV world that just came out. PC Tools, as you know, used to be a smaller company, but I think they got bought out not that long ago by Norton. But Norton didn't get rid of them. They decided to keep them around. Excuse me. And basically, Norton uses some of their technology and still lets PC Tools develop some of their own stuff. So I got a couple messages that there's a new version released today. I guess 2012 or whatever you want to call it. So I went to the website and decided what I wanted to pick. Let me see. It's 1.2.0. That might just be the installer though. So I decided, they make Spyware Doctor. They make a couple more. So what I did is there's a comparison somewhere. So where is it? I saw it somewhere around here before. Okay, here you go. So the comparison is it basically shows you what Spyware Doctor does. Spyware Doctor with antivirus and PC tools and error security. So I decided to get the best one that they have, which is the internet security version, because it has all the most security. If they had something that did just a bunch of cleaning or stuff, I wouldn't get that. I did see something on their homepage that was kind of interesting. I wanted to check out. It was a dual versus, I don't know if you guys saw that when we opened the web page. I want to see what this is. Yeah, I don't have flash on this. Okay, hold on. Let me install it and I'll be right back. Okay, so I just decided to run it off of my base computer here. So I went to the link here. Let's see who's available first to pick in their duel. This is actually kind of cool. I don't know if you guys want to watch this whole thing or not, but let's AVG. Let's see, Avira, Bitdefender, K7. K7? Really? McAfee, Microsoft. Of course, they're all gonna win. Oops. Of course, PC, PC Tools is gonna win everything. Of course. Seems that this one always gets a lot of it always gets 80%. Oh, now they changed it up. They gave it. This is really dumb. You can skip this. Oh, okay, so the closest one that they give is Microsoft Security Essentials, really the free version. Anyway, back to what we were doing here. Alright, so I got their internet security version. I installed it and updated it. Now let's check out the RAM real quick here. See what it shows. Now we have this browser Defender that's running. That's about 8. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4 more processes. So you're like what? About 33 to 35 probably. So it's not the lightest, definitely not the heaviest, but it's still not the lightest I've seen in memory usage. Now we'll see how it acts on the system. So we can, I got the evaluation version here, so we can check out what it looks like. This is your main home screen. You have your little things here you can turn on and off different things. IntelliGuard comes with Behavior Guard, which is threat fire, Browser Guard, Cookie Guard, Download Guard, a bunch of guards, File, Network, which is your firewall, Rootkit, Site Guard. I don't think Rootkit gets turned on from the factory. Well, at least it wasn't on mine, but I turned it on anyway. I wanted to make sure everything was on. You have a bunch of different settings you can play with here. Firewall, intrusion. Well, I thought I saw intrusion protection. Ah, yeah, intrusion prevention. I'm not going to mess with anything. YPC tools, start a scan now. That's it. It's fairly simple. Nothing real major to mess with. Not a lot of things you can play with. So let's open up Internet Explorer here. I so miss that feature, that pin feature. I work with Windows XP a lot at work, and I miss that so much. I use it so much. You guys can skip me sitting here waiting for things to start up if you want. Or maybe I'll just fast forward through the video. We'll see. Speed up time. Or pause. Okay, so now I am going to hide the safe processes. So everything is safe. And let's start with the first one. They do include a toolbar. It's optional. You don't have to install it if you don't want to. Okay, readme. Trying to access the internet. Okay, I will allow the internet connection. Okay, now it started another process, and those have been identified so far as Trojans and a couple of heuristic suspicious files. So this one also wants to access the internet. Okay, suspicious activity detected. So this is the behavior guard. Okay, it's not doing much. We'll remember that. Okay, high level risk. Okay, malware.changeup. Okay, we will block that. Still got those two running in memory. Right there. Okay, suspicious activity detected. Copy itself to multiple locations. Quarantine. This might have an exploit on this page, not 100% sure. Oh, nope. There we go. Zip file. Trying to access the internet. We will allow the internet access. Once again, we will allow the internet access. Okay, suspicious activity. So it's downloading, something was downloading a bunch of these files. So we'll quarantine. It's probably one of those two files that have internet access. Oop. Okay, but something seems to be missing. Oh, it's already quarantined. Okay. Okay, access the internet. So we got a bunch of stuff running in the memory so far. That one probably doesn't work anymore, or was some kind of exploit. So far this little toolbar deal hasn't helped at all. I like it just says, I don't know. Okay, that one wants access to the internet also. Probably going to download some kind of malware in the background. Okay, quarantine. Okay, next one. This is the last one right here. Sure got a bunch of stuff there. Alright, I'm going to let that run in the background. Alright, so check all that out, eh? Alright, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to see if I can do a little quick scan and see if it finds any of those. And then I'm going to reboot and do a full scan, and then we'll see what it finds. So I will be right back. Okay, I'm going to have to terminate this piece of malware because it's taking up 74% of the CPU, and it's basically making it so everything goes really, really slow. If I can. Alright, that's alright, we'll just close everything and alright, we'll let that scan and I'll be back. Okay, So it finished the quick scan here, whatever that was, and it didn't find anything, as you can see. So I'm going to reboot, see if anything is coming up in memory. If everything is okay, we're going to open up this folder. It's got a bunch of malware, and I verified all of it that it is some form or another of malware. And we're going to do a scan to see how much it actually can find, what our detection is. So let me pause, and I'll be back. Okay, so I rebooted here and opened up Killswitch again, and it looks like we have one suspicious entry, this cap.exe. So I'm going to kill that process for now, and that will give me a chance to open up this packet of malware. I'm going to disable the guard for a little bit of time so I can get a chance to unpack it. There are 1,181 pieces of malware in here. And don't look at the numbers, because that's just, they're kind of out of order. Some of them are missing because I cleaned out the junky ones. So we'll unpack this, and I'll pause because it's got a fairly large, I don't understand why they still leave this on. It causes more problems than it'll ever. And did you notice that Windows Defender didn't catch anything on the ones that we were running? Apparently it was running in the background and I didn't know it. Alright, so I'm going to pause and I'll be right back. Okay, so we got 1,082. So we're going to do a scan here. I forgot to show you guys that I updated it, but that's kind of a little late now. But I'll show you guys anyway. There you go. Okay, so it's found one infection here, and it says 14% complete. But it's only scanned entry 0002. Alright, this might take a while. So let me pause, and I'll be back whenever this is done. Okay, so it finished scanning here, and it says it found something like 800 and something or other infections. So let's see, what will it do? I don't know what the fix is, but maybe it'll quarantine them or something. Yes, the usual, we'll let you do this much, but you can't scan and remove threats. Alright, so we'll just take their number to heart, 854, I guess. I hate companies that do this so much. If you're going to give me a trial, just give me a 15-day trial or a 30-day trial, but give me full functionality. Don't give me this, oh, you have these, but then you have to pay to get rid of them. I'm going to throw your software away faster than you can believe. But anyway, we'll just use that as a number. Only reason I don't believe this a lot of the time is because it'll be like, we found 1,000 infections and it only gets rid of half. I don't know, that's kind of hard for me to believe that I found this many. But that's okay. We'll say it did. I never believed the counters, but I can't do anything about it. What did I type here? Do I have my... Okay, whoa. My math is all wrong. Hold on here. I'm blanking out here. Okay, yeah, I don't know. It's late at night for me right now. Okay. Anyway, it's getting 78.9%. At least that's what it says. Now I can't take this any farther to test things because, well, I can't remove anything that it found. So we'll just say that's what it found. Just as a comparison, let's check out how Malwarebytes would do on the same folder. Okay, so Malwarebytes says it found 564. And let's do a scan with, I don't know, my other scanner that I guess I have on here. Let's do a scan with CCE. Let's see what that finds. Alright guys, so I tried to do a scan and I don't know, I can't do a scan. Something is interfering. It seems to lock up cleaning essentials. It gets to about 70 files and then it just stops working. I have to like force the computer into reboot. I don't know what's going on. I've never seen that before. So that's really weird. But I can't do the scan with it. You know what I'll do is I'll take this folder of malware, I'll put it on my computer and do a scan. Let's do it that way. So remember, 1082. I'll be right back. Okay, so on my system, it was actually able to finish scanning. So here's the reason why I said I don't trust what the results from anything is when I go by these numbers. You can see it scanned 1,345 and there's technically 1,082. What it did is unpacked some files and scanned inside of them. And it said it found 988 threads. Well, if you go by that, this would do the best, right? But let's see how much this really finds. We'll quarantine these and then we'll see what's really left over. So it's really hard to believe anything on its numbers on what it gets until you clean and then see how many files are actually left. No, I don't want to restart. Okay, so there's 103 actual files left. Let's do the quick math. 08. How was it? 108? Hold on. 082. I kept remembering 84. So I got 90 on this one. So you can see, I really wish I could have removed that, but this kind of gives you a quick little comparison to some of the other ones like we did in Malwarebytes. I should have probably just removed them anyway for Malwarebytes, but too late. Okay, so we saw that fun stuff. Now we're going to do a full system scan to see if it finds any of the malware. Before I do that, I'm going to run CCleaner, get rid of all the junk. We'll do a full system scan. I'll come back with the results. Then I'll do a Malwarebytes scan, Hitman Pro, and Cleaning Essentials, and we'll see if anything's left over. So I'm going to pause, and I'll be back after the full scan is done. Okay guys, so this finished scanning and it found 3 threads. So I'm just going to get rid of these because seeing as I can't do anything, I'm going to manually delete them off the computer. Okay. So we got rid of everything that says this is right. That it said that it was an infection. So now let's run a scan with Malwarebytes, and I'll come back and see if it finds anything. Okay, so Malwarebytes finished scanning, and it found 9 things. It found a Trojan banker, which is that cap.exe, um, and that's active memory process, as you can see. So I'm going to kill that. So that's all associated with that one file. And because it was an active memory process, I'm going to actually restart. But before I do that, I'm going to get Cleaning Essentials started, because that's going to need to restart also to do a scan. So I'll be back with the results from Cleaning Essentials after it gets done restarting and all that. Okay, so the scan finished. I had to do a custom scan, mainly because I had a problem with PC Tools interfering with Cleaning Essentials, so I had to do a special scan where I terminate like basically everything in the background, and that way it let it finish. Now it looks like there's something here, and because I have no internet on this, I'm gonna grab it, put it on my PC, and I want to test it out on VirusTotal. I want to see what it is. So let me grab this and I'll be right back. Okay, so it looks like the internet actually does work. So as you can see, it is a piece of malware. Everybody detects it as something a little bit different. Downloader, generic malware. Here's the crazy part. Look at this. It gets detected by version, whatever that is, 8, but this didn't detect it. That's interesting. Alright, so I'm going to clean this, and I'll get rid of it, and I'm going to reboot, and I'll be right back. Okay, so Hitman Pro did a scan and it didn't find anything special. Just found a false positive here from a file inside of the Cleaning Essentials CC kernel, that file. So final words on PC Tools. It didn't do bad per se, but it didn't do great either. It's kind of in the middle with a bunch of the other programs. I'm sure if you turned up some, like the threat fire module to maximum or something, it would have caught a lot more threats. But that at the same time, that has a chance of increasing false positives a lot too. So, not the worst, not the best. Right in the middle with a lot of the other ones. So that's it for this review. I tried to keep it much shorter than normal. So hope you guys enjoyed it, and take care, and I'll talk to everybody tomorrow.